Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Full Damage on the Mindcrack Season 4 server. As you can see, I've been building some of the roulette machine up here. I've been kind of working from the bottom up. It's going well. Got most of it down here. However, if you follow me on Twitter, you will know, or you should follow me on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter. It's pretty fun, and it's the most fun you can legally have in 6 states, as far as I know. But anyway, there is a problem with the roulette machine, and it's this here. These guys, they will, as I described in the last video, whenever something is in here, this means there's bets left that hasn't counted yet. That will keep this powered, which will keep this unpowered, which will allow this to tick-tock, which will count down from there. However, look at this. That's turned off that one, and this one has no bets in it. So that's a problem. That's a real problem that I need to fix somehow. Yes. I really don't know how. But it's so sad because I'm going to have to rip out like half of this stuff. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going to work on that, and I shall see you guys in a second. Okay, so I believe I have it sorted now. The offending part has been removed. Basically everything from here, the middle section here, up around here, the prize line, and this section has been reworked. This section remains fine though, luckily. But what we have now is this, instead of powering a clock, will basically, I've gone with the mindset that everything that I am doing equal to everything, like all of these tileable sections, they each get a clock pulse. So I might as well have the clock pulse outside of the tileable section. So I've removed the clock pulse. It's now going to be separate. It's going to be a line that runs through the entire machine. This here, whenever there's items in here, will push down this piston, which acts as an AND gate with this piston. So whenever, if there's any bets in any of the things, this will come down. As soon as the bets have been counted by the counter, that will go back up. The only piston that will come up on this section, this is a tileable part, the only piston that will come up will be the one of the winning number, which, as this is the only one built, this is the only winning number it could be for right now. This section is still the same, it's just rerouted separate or rerouted differently to avoid making this piston into a bud switch. If you power the block, there was a block here just one above this, so a piston, air block, stone block, that was powered and that was causing this to be a bud switch. May not have been a problem, but I just wanted to remove it just in case it was. It's now rerouted slightly differently, and this is raised to accommodate that. There's a couple of chests here which will act as a buffer, because the maximum winnings is 9 times 13, because the maximum bet is going to be 9 stacks, because this can only count up to 9 stacks. The maximum, or the winnings you'll get for each bet will be 13, so you can obviously win 9 stacks times 13, which is more than what can fit in a double chest here. So there's a couple of double chests to act as a buffer, and then these hoppers will also act as a buffer, so you can get pretty much 3 bets worth, or 3 maximum winnings worth, into the prize line here. That pretty much covers the changes. This part is not going to be tileable anymore. It's tileable up until this redstone, and including the redstone, which I just continued down in that direction anyway. The reason being is because all of these will end up powering this anyway, all of these sections. The only one that will be pulsing, though, is the one that has bets in it and is the winning number. And they will all go up this same line here by powering this redstone. That just saves resources because there's not all these redstone torches all the way along here anymore, so that helps. This has been moved up, but is essentially the same. That was just because this has been moved up. This is the clock here, so this will power literally every single one of these, including the odd and even and such, because it's the same clock. It's going to pulse for the amount of times it will take to remove maximum bet, so it will pulse 9 times 64 times. That goes down this line here, which will be repeated between every section, because the odd and even and such, there'll be a gap, say, between this being the numbers and then odd and even will be over here. There'll be a gap, so you can put in a repeater, so that can power further. That powers, let me just quickly do day, that powers this, which powers this here, which will dispense that. It also goes through that block to power this block here. So if that piston is down, that will mean it will come down here, which will, if this piston is up, power this, which will trigger this to change and accept prizes, the default being off, or the default being off then. When it's down, it is on. That's the same, like I said, just rerouted. And then, like I said, it will come through here and go up there and power the droppers up there. Should be working. I don't see anything that's tileable now. You know what? I have noticed a problem. It is fixable, though. Is it not going to be a problem? Can this piston not be powered there? Ooh. I thought pistons powered each other. Is it only when they're vertical they power each other? Hang on. Ah, okay, good. That's not a problem. This won't be a problem because it's powering the block, so it's not going to be there. This is powering the block, so it's not going to power this one or this one. This shouldn't cause any problems here. Should be working. This part is tileable. These item counters are tileable, or item sorters are tileable. This is meant to be tileable. This is meant to be tileable. This is meant to be tileable. And this is going to be tileable down here. So this should be working fine, I think. If you notice any problems this time, let me know. But I think it should be okay. I'm gonna go build this on the Mindcrack server, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to test it today as well if we have time. So I'm just having the strangest graphical glitch today. I've just been placing down some chests. I ran around the other side, I came back, and they're all kind of like through each other. Like they're rendering in the wrong direction, it seems. Whoops, fell down the stairs. Yeah, like that one should be rendering first, or even occluding all the other ones, or being occluded by all the other ones. That's the strangest little thing. Huh. Yeah. I don't know what caused it. I was just placing chests down. I doubt I could replicate it. Huh. Fair enough. What if I... Nope, that don't fix it. Alrighty. The game is broken. The game's just broken. Whoops. I'm broken too now. So I've just run over to the castle to collect some resources. I need a whole bunch of repeaters, so I've collected some smooth stone and such. While I'm over here though, and while I remember, let me just thank a couple of donators. A couple of these are like a month old, so I apologise about that. But Gunner A, thank you very much. Mitchell D, one of my regulars, again, thank you very much. And Patrick K, thank you very much for your donation. All very much appreciated. You can donate in the link below and such. Let me head over to the casino again, and I'm going to buy some slime balls from Doc, actually. He's selling slime blocks. And as I need a whole bunch of sticky pistons, that's worth the deal. So let me go do that, and I shall continue working on the roulette machine. Okay, let's take a quick break from this thing, and let's put our spare diamonds from buying some slime balls from Doc into the roulette, or into the slot machine, sorry. See what we get. And we didn't win that one. Damn it. Bink, bink, bink. Okay, try again. Let's see what we get this time. We didn't win again. I really wish they would show up all at the same time. It would be so much better, but unfortunately they do not. Try again. Bink, Bink. Bink. We didn't win. Dang it. I like watching the lights. They're pretty. Okay. Try again. Come on. Come on. Ah, we didn't win again. Dang it. Got 4 left. It's ready to go again. Bink. Bink. Ow. Bugger. For those of you who haven't seen the slot machine, by the way, this is it. Or one of them. So far. And we didn't win again. We suck at this game. When the light comes on, it's ready to spin again. There we go. Whoops. And nothing. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I need to cover this up too. I think we've got one more. We've got one more. Come on, lucky. Come on, lucky. Come on, lucky. Ah, crap. Well, we suck at this. I think my odds are correct. It's paying out 9. Or 7. 7? Is it really paying out 7? I might need to tweak these odds again. We'll see. Anyway, I've got to carry on working on the slot machine, or the roulette machine over here. Getting confused now. It's getting there. Now that I've got some resources, I should be good to build it. So let me get towards doing that. Alrighty, so I've nearly completed this one block here. I just have the trap chests to put in here as the buffer, and then the rest of the hoppers. I may need some more hoppers, actually. It's used up a lot of resources. I have pretty much this to build again. I just have 2, 2, 2, and 3. So it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be a little bit smaller than this. It'll be spread out as well, so it'll be easier to build. But yeah, it's taken up a lot of resources. The other one should be shorter. It's taken me a good few hours too. I'm like 2 hours past the time I normally finish recording at. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But everything should be working. I would like to wait for the trees to grow to test it. But we could give it a quick test. What I need to do is put in, let's grab some cobble, as I have a whole bunch of that. I've been using dirt to fill in the bet counters around here, because I had a whole bunch of dirt from digging out the lake, but I also have a whole bunch of cobble, so let's use some of that up too. I may swap it out for the dirt eventually, because, like I said, I just have an incredible amount of dirt. Let's take some of this. Okay. How much do we need? I think it's 24. We can check in these counters around here. Whoops. Fun in that. 5, 5, 6, and whatever. So 15, 22. 22. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. Let's go in here. Let's split off 22 from this. Boom. So one more, it should drop down into the next section. No, one more. Huh. One more. Okay, yeah, that dropped down into the next section. That's counted that there has been a bet placed in here. In fact, I want it set at this level. Yeah. Okay, so I need to trigger these as we fill these. That's fine. Or, you know what, in fact, what I can do... So it's 6, 4, 4, 4, 4. And I will need to swap out that 6 for diamonds eventually. But I can break this line of redstone quickly. That'll do. So let's do this. Let's take out some of these. Boom. Boom. Okay. And boom. 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 and something like that. That's not at all what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Assassin's Creed, something I've been meaning to talk about. I was distracted by that quite heavily because I played through that on the PS3. Unfortunately, I have no way of recording my PS3. Donations are going towards that, and to a new microphone as well. But yes, it's an excellent game. Not Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 4. Sorry, Assassin's Creed 3 was just crap, but Assassin's Creed 4 was an excellent game. I very much enjoyed that. Haven't completed it 100%. I have completed all the story missions though. I'm getting through the rest of it. I very much enjoyed it. I haven't played much of the online either. But if you ever do see Adlington online on the PS3, that is me. I am the genuine article, the real deal, the bee's knees, and all that. So if you do see me, definitely say hi, and I will play with you. Let's fill the rest of these. Also, yesterday I went to see Catching Fire, the new Hunger Games movie. I don't know if I ever finished the Catching Fire book. I read the first one. I may have read the second one, and I may have read part of the third one. I either stopped halfway through the second one or the third one because the books ended up being a bit boring. The movie was good though. I enjoyed the movie. We went to see that in the Rainbow Theatre in St. Laurent, I think they show kind of like they show the cheaper movies, or they show the older movies. They show them cheaper, like movies that have been out for a couple of months or whatever. Like after they've done their run in the cinema, they do their run in the Rainbow Theatre, and which was good. How can I fill these? That's a very good question. You know what? What will be easiest? Let's take out these. Had to make so many repeaters for this, like 2 stacks of repeaters. Let's chuck in 1. That should be pumped down. Excellent. Excellent. We can do it like this. So we're just going to test it with cobblestone at the moment. I do need to fill the top section as well, so I'll go do that. It's probably nighttime right now though. Okay. And this guy. And this guy. Normally I wouldn't record all this, but I have run out of time. I've only got 12 minutes of footage from about 3-4 hours of recording, so that's no good. Let's jump up here. Let's go and fill one of these quickly. We're just going to fill this one. It should all get pumped into there. No, it's going to go around the other way. Okay, that's an issue. Let's put stuff in you. It's going to go around the other way, eh? Okay, what I can do is get these hoppers placed. I've been waiting for the chests before I place these hoppers, but I guess I gotta place them now. Then I can put that line of hoppers back along the top. Do that, and 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 that. Excellent. Let's get a pick. Hopefully I can catch these, because there's hoppers down there, and I don't want them to get sucked into there. Those are my bet counting hoppers. Catch. Good. Catch. Crap. That's gone in there. Catch. Good. And catch. Good. Okay. Let's get that one guy that fell in somewhere. Somewhere in the middle, I think it was. I didn't make that jump. It's really hard to navigate around this thing too. Ah, there it is. We can tell because it's the one that's lit up. Let's go sleep through the night so we don't get interrupted. We're quite in the open here. Bum, bum, bum. There's a tree. My tree has grown. Good. I can do those chests in a second then. So, as we need to Oh, I really don't have enough hoppers, do I? Ah, dang it. Okay, you know what? We can just test it anyway. So let's do... How do we get into here? I think we go around through this way, around here. So let's say this guy is the winning number. It's 0, it's the number that's come up as 1. Yay, good job. Good job, number 0. Let's do... Okay, let's place these back down, because I forgot about those. And reset the delays on them. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. And so this guy has 1, so this guy should be down over here, or up over here, sorry. Where is it? Down in there. Let's run down and have a check. Yep, so that guy's up. Okay, so as soon as we bet on 0, this guy should come down. If that comes down, that's going to make a pulse. That's no good. That's no good at all. So this default really should be off. In fact, it's meant to be. It is meant to be, sorry. So let's just put this down here. We can pulse it with this. Hey, a video. Okay, so the default of that is meant to be off. Hey. Okay, so that's up. Right, so if we bet 1 item into here. Okay, that's gone through. That's triggered that piston so we know we have made a bet and it's been successful. This has gone into here and 1 is left from here. Okay, good, good, good. So now, if we go and pulse this a couple of times at about the rate of a hopper clock, we should just see 1 item come out of that chest up at the top. Okay, well that's been pulsed several times. So we should see 1 item not in there. That's fine. We should see no items in here. Okay, this means this has gone up. This is still the winning bet, because this is still up. But if we go to the top... This is so hard to navigate around here. If we go up to the top, round here, we should see 1 item. It's been dropped from here, so it's gone into here, which means it's probably gone all the way down to the end. Oh, you know what? I didn't even place a repeater here. That'll be why. Okay. That's a comparator. I would like a repeater. But that should have worked. Dang it. That was a failed test, wasn't it? It should have worked. I think it did work. I would like to properly test it, though. Do I have any repeaters knocking around? Probably not. I think I've placed them all. I can make one quickly. Just like so. Bum, bum, and bum. I only need the 1 for this part. So that's good. Okay. We should be able to test it properly now. It should be working. I think it is working. I think it's going to work. We only heard the 1 tick, I think, and then the rest were... Or we only heard the 1 proper drop and the rest were ticks. Okay. So let's do another bet into here. The bet should have ended up here. Yeah, okay, good. That's where it's going to go. Let's do bet here. That's gone in. We've had a piston move, so it's been successful. Okay. Okay. Let's make 2 bets. We should see 2 items leave that top hopper. So we've got 2 items waiting in there. Okay, good. That's still the winning number, so that's been selected still. This, in fact, has still been selected. We haven't done the reset line yet, but that should be not a problem. I may need to raise this line up in case both of these get powered. It shouldn't do though, it should be fine. But for right now, the reset line doesn't matter, because it's not going over there anyway. So let's do... Okay, we've got 30 and 64 in there. We don't have anything waiting. Nope, okay. So let's pulse the prize line, or the winning line, or whatever. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so that piston did go up. Let's pulse it a couple more times. Right, there is a piston ticking when I turn it off. I guess that's that, actually. Sorry, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, not a piston, a hopper ticking. Okay, let's find our way back up to the surface. Round this way. Up here. Should have just dropped the 2 items, no more, even though we pulsed it 4 times. Should have. Crap. Why did it not? It didn't do any. That's interesting. And unexpected. Huh. It should be coming through here. Let's break some of this so I can see better. Okay. So the pulse should have gone through this block over here. Through this block and then up here, which I guess it didn't do. Did it not go through this part? I'm missing another repeater. God damn it. Well, we did hear it, the piston go up after the right number of ticks, so I believe it is working. How long did I record just then? Yeah, we're about near an episode. It's a little short, I'm afraid. Like I said, running low on time. This did take a long time to build. I should have some more free time tonight to build the rest of this off camera, and then hopefully next episode the entire roulette machine will be fully working once we move this guy as well a little bit. But yeah, otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.